Welcome to Butte, Nebraska. We are very close to the South Dakota border, and this is the home of the famous old professional wrestler George Wagner, also known as Gorgeous George, as well as Tim Waltz, who became the governor of Minnesota. It's a very sunny and breezy day here in Butte. Let's check it out. Let's take a stroll down Butte's main street and give you a little bit of a history about Butte. So we are in Boyd County, and Butte is the county seat of Boyd County. Boyd County is kind of in the central part of the northern part of the state, all the way, borders up all the way with South Dakota. Boyd is a wide county, and Butte is located in the center, basically in the center of the county. Boyd County only has a population of a little over 2,000 people, and it's gotten smaller and smaller most every census since 1910, when it had almost 9,000 people. Butte is the second largest town in Boyd County, behind Spencer. This part of Nebraska was actually part of the Dakota Territory when Nebraska had statehood in 1867, and when this area got transferred from the territory down to Nebraska in 1882, then obviously it became officially part of Nebraska. Butte was started in 1890 by a guy named John Gormley. He set up a store out of a wagon box about a quarter-mile north of the present-day town. Others came and started setting up buildings and having more permanent structures to start the town, but they did not have a water source at that area. So they found that they could have a water source about a quarter-mile south of where they were, which is where we are currently located. So all the buildings got moved down here to present-day site of Butte. It's named for the nearby buttes. There's the Harvey Buttes that are a couple miles south of here, which is probably the most significant ones that they were named after. When Boyd County was organized, it was named the county seat, and when that happened, there were other small settlements and communities that some of them moved their buildings here, some of them just decided to head to where the county seat is, so that's why it got kind of bigger there in the early 1900s as other communities started to arrive. When you look at the historical population of Butte, you can see it grew steadily to 1940, when it had its high of 623, and then it slowly started to decline, and more recently, especially in the last 30 to 40 years, it's really fallen off to 286 today, so less than half of its largest size. There is a lot of cool things to check out in Butte. Obviously, we have the downtown area where you're looking at now, but there are a lot of cool other things in town too.